What is up, my bodyweight warriors, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going through a bodyweight only back or pull workout that you can implement at pretty much any ability anywhere. Today I'm going to be demonstrating the routine on rings, but you can equally just use some bars, whether that be a pull-up bar or an adjustable horizontal bar. You can just kind of get creative with it. If you want the full routine, as well as any links that I mentioned in today's video, all the information is in the description down below, so make sure you go check it out and give this routine a go. This routine is split up into 3 pairings. The first is our primary pull-up or strength move. The second is a little pairing that's going to work both the horizontal pulling pattern as well as a little bit of shoulder extension. And then the last one is going to be an external rotator move and then combined with some arms as well. For the main strength move, we're going to be using pull-ups because that is the king of pulling movements. In this routine, I'm demoing an arch body pull-up, which is a little variation of the pull-up, which essentially makes it slightly harder. So it could be considered the same as adding some weight to the pull-up. You can also use a regular pull-up or any pull-up progression, and I'll link my pull-up tutorial in the description down below. We're going to be performing this one for 4 to 5 sets, and we're going to be doing somewhere between 4 and 8 repetitions. If you're looking for more strength, stick towards that 4 to 6 rep range. If you're looking for more strength hypertrophy, then stick to that 6 to 8 rep range. When we're performing this exercise, we want to be using a tempo of 4-0-1-0. What does that mean? It means you use a 1 second positive concentric pull-up and then a nice slow 4 second negative. We're going to be resting 90 to 120 seconds between these sets. Next, we move on to our second pairing, and we're going to be using the other pulling pattern, which is horizontal pulling. For this, we're going to be using a bodyweight row. Again, to find the right progression for you, I highly recommend you check out my bodyweight row tutorial, which I'll link down in the description, and then you can find one that suits you for this rep range. I'm just using a standard bodyweight row on rings in which my body is close-ish to horizontal, so I can achieve that rep range. For this row, you want to be using a tempo of 3-0-1-0, and that means we're doing 1 second row up and a nice 3 second controlled negative. Again, we can perform this one for 8 to 12 reps. We're going to be pairing this bodyweight row with some press to reverse support. What this exercise is going to be working our shoulder extension, of which we need to use many of those muscles on our back that we just used in the row as well, so it works as a nice superset. For this one, you start in an L sit position on the floor, hips in front of your hands, and all you're going to do is you're going to lift your hips up and push tall with your shoulders, and you'll feel the muscles around your trap, rear delts, and even triceps really contracting hard to lift those hips up. You also find you'll get a little bit of lower back work in here as well, which complements nicely with our general pulling workout. You can also perform this one for 8 to 12 repetitions, and we're going to perform it with a 1-0-1-2 tempo, which means we lift up in 1, pause for 2 seconds at the top, and then lower down in 1. As I said, those 2 exercises are supersetted together, and then we take about 90 seconds rest between that superset and before going back to the first exercise. The final pairing we have is a little bit of external rotator cuff work and then a bicep curl. We're going to be using a banded face pull for this rotator cuff work. You can use the rings, but I find the bands are just easier if you don't have weight lying around. You just want to wrap this around an anchor support point. I'm using a tree in this case. Grip just apart and then essentially just pull towards your face. We're going to perform this exercise at a 1-0-1-2 tempo again, so that means we pull with 1, pause for 2 seconds in that face pull position, and then go back to the starting position. We can again perform this one for 8 to 12 repetitions. We're going to be supersetting that face pull with some bodyweight bicep curls, and this is something I covered in my bodyweight only arms workout, so if you want the full details for that, I'll link that down below. For this, you just want some rings, a horizontal bar, something to grip in a supinated position, and then all you're going to do is try and pull our body towards our face with a focus on building up those biceps. You want to perform this one at a 2-0-2-0 tempo, which means it's a nice controlled contraction and then negative as well. But that's it, that is essentially the workout. The full details are in the description down below. Quite a simple and effective workout, very, very similar to the one that's in my free Bodyweight Warrior ebook, which again, that'll probably be linked in the description down below. If you want a more advanced version of this, then I highly recommend you check out my Bodyweight Basics program, which is dropping on the 23rd of November. So that's either going to be out or coming out soon, depending on when you're watching this video. But that's basically the routine, guys. Whilst you're checking out the description to check out the workout or the links, then why not go a little bit further below and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this workout if you're going to give it a go. You can also just hit that thumbs up button and support the channel. Right next to it is that subscribe button if you want to join the Bodyweight Warrior tribe. But that has been it for this week, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode. Have a strong week and peace.